Scream 7. We're really doing this again? But hey, at least we got our first look at the new scary movie. I'm fresh out the theater. Let's break it down. Alright, and welcome to the latest episode of What's Happening with me, Casey Foreman. The latest in the Scream franchise is now in theaters, and I hope you like nostalgia, because this movie is filled with callbacks and references to characters from the prior films. Neve Campbell is back as Sidney Prescott, and this time around, the story focuses on a new Ghostface killer emerging in the quiet town where Sidney has built a new life, and her daughter becomes the next target. Scream 7 is getting dogged on Rotten Tomatoes, debuting at less than 50%, just spoiled rotten. But is it that bad? Yes and no. There's some good, but a lot of mediocre. One of the few things I will defend in this movie, the reason I think these things are semi-watchable in the first place, the Ghostface kills. From the jump, there are some pretty fun and entertaining sequences involving our masked villain. We had the classic knife in the back to breaking one's fall with something very, very sharp. Probably the best part about this movie. Similar to the prior ones, the different ways you see Ghostface putting in that work, it did keep me decently entertained throughout. But a lot of this happens in the first half of the movie. And if you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button and help us out with our current subscriber goal. We're about 180 subs away from 3.5K. Before you get out of here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other movie reviews. It kind of hits a downward spiral from there. And I'm not going to say I hated all of the callbacks. They were okay. I think the hardcore Scream fans would enjoy most of them. But this was 100% just another one of those nostalgia bait movies where fans are ultimately going to be left feeling a little shortchanged. They definitely lean too heavily on the nostalgia factor, especially in that third act. It got pretty messy. But before we break that down and who our killers ended up being, the two things that really drag Scream 7 down: mediocre writing and performances. I mean, come on. It's time we just retire the whole Courteney Cox and Neve Campbell characters. Sure, the two of them were the highlight of this movie at times, but how can we expect this franchise to evolve and move forward if we're doing the same old storylines again and again? This is literally the 7th time. Okay, maybe the 6th, because Neve did miss the last one, and don't worry, there are no shortage of jokes there. But yes, despite some strong Ghostface kills and a solid first half, this movie's constant nostalgia bait, mediocre writing and performances, and a pretty weak third act make this something I cannot recommend to anybody, even the hardcore Scream fans. I hate to say it, but I'm giving Scream 7 a 2.5 out of 5. Not all bad, but overall an unnecessary installment in this once legendary franchise. But get in the comments and let me know what you think, and if you will be seeing Scream 7 in theaters. And while you're there, tell me what your favorite Scream movie is. I'm gonna bet it's not this one. Our show is sponsored by Dubby Energy. Are you tired of the same old energy drinks and how they make you feel after the fact? Then Dubby's got you covered, with an extensive list of clean energy drinks and deals happening all the time. Check out the link to Dubby's inventory in the description of today's video. Go be better and get energized with Dubby. Now let's break down that ending and who our killers were. Spoilers ahead. Neve Campbell's new neighbor and the orderly from the psych hospital? What? Despite some pretty strong implications that maybe Tatum's boyfriend or our guy Luke from Gen V were involved, nope. It was the chick from Pitch Perfect who had like 2 scenes before this in the entire movie? Anticlimactic and 2 thumbs down from me. We were baited the entire time that Stu was still alive and was behind this new surge of killings. We find out it was AI-generated video and face replacement technology, because this now orderly apparently used to do that at Google before turning to this lifestyle. Okay, seems like something you write on the back of a napkin at a coffee shop. not how you should end a blockbuster movie. And I know I'm not the only one disappointed by this reveal. And her whole reasoning being the fact that she was so attached to Neve Campbell's character. She even inspired her to kill her own husband, and later, her son. And it was all due to Neve Campbell's character leaving the spotlight, driving her so crazy that she did all of this? Come on. So yes, another pointless reveal in my opinion. But what did you think of it? Am I missing something, or am I spot on? Get in the comments and let me know what you thought about this Ghostface reveal. And that's gonna do it for this episode of What's Happening with me, Casey Foreman. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.